Hi guys, I'm JFM and welcome back to another edition of The Big Cheese. In today's episode, I bring you a very, very special edition of The Big Cheese Transfer Talk. As you are all aware from previous videos, our chairman decided to pump £10 million into our transfer budget going into the winter break. So what do we do with the money? Stay tuned to find out. So let's just have a little look and bring you up to speed to where we left off last time in our last episode. As you are aware, we kind of ruined our Champions League fate by losing 2-0 to Juventus, therefore being knocked out of the Champions League. But we did end up finishing third, meaning we have dropped into the UEFA Europa League, which in hindsight is pretty good, if you ask me. So we're pretty chuffed. Again, we could have capitalised on the fact that Lokomotiv Moscow did beat Atletico Madrid in our group in the last game. All we needed was a draw against Juventus, but we ended up losing 2-0. Not too disheartened because it is Juventus, so it's like, you know what I mean, Ronaldo and co. But at the same time, it would have been nice to capitalise and not bottle it. But we bottled it. It doesn't matter. We are still in with the shout of getting a European trophy this season within the Europa League. And you need to see what teams are in there. So let me just take you over to the Europa League tab now. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go into my schedule. This is the quickest way that I'm going to be able to find it. Europa League, first knockout round, and look at the fixtures that are on show. I'm going to quickly run through them, guys, so keep your ears pinned. We've got Espanyol hosting PSV, AZ Alkmaar against Sevilla, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Getafe, Young Boys are taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach, Rennes are taking on Transport, Torino host Wolves, Feyenoord have Saint Etienne, Besiktas have Lazio, Hajduk face Roma, Real Madrid, I repeat, Real Madrid in the Europa League facing Arsenal. Now Madrid must have dropped out at finishing third within their group respectively. FC Copenhagen have got Manchester United, whilst Rosenborg have got FC Porto, Standard Liège have got Tottenham Hotspur, whilst Ajax host Basel. What a fixture. Two massive teams when it comes to producing youth and utilising their youth system, going off against each other. Two teams that I think are very, very similar when it comes to philosophy and very, very similar when it comes to their transfer philosophy as well. And they are facing each other. That's a massive, massive fixture for us. I'm very much looking forward to going over to Amsterdam with the boys. Celtic versus Lyon. And we've got Borussia Dortmund versus FC RB Salzburg. What fixtures, man. There's mega fixtures going on. Like that Madrid-Arsenal game. I was in the draw and I was like, oh my God, please. I've just seen all the teams that are in there. United, Spurs, Arsenal, Madrid. And thankfully, no disrespect to Ajax, but we've got Ajax, which are probably a team which are on par with us at present. So thank goodness we didn't go and get any of the big boys too soon. Well, I'm just going to take you again over to our schedule and let's have a little look at where we left off and what we've been doing going up to this point. So the last game we left it in the last episode, we unfortunately lost 2-0 away to Juve, meaning being knocked out of the Champions League, right? Okay. And then the next fixture again after that was our last remaining league game fixture before the winter break, where we went on to beat Lugano 3-0 away. Very comfortable victory. Very pleased with the players that came into the squad. Happy days. Extended our league and kept our lead at the top of the table. Coming back off the winter break, we ended up playing 3 friendlies. One against Schalke, winning 1-0 respectively. Again, we played Hanover and drew 1 each. Wasn't too pleased about that, to be honest. But again, that was very much a second fielded team. And we played Wiesbaden and we won 1-0 against them as well. I'm very keen to reiterate that all friendlies that I do play, I solely concentrate, like anyone else, on the match fitness side of things. So I think against Schalke, I didn't make a single substitution because I put out my strongest 11 and just basically worked on a match fitness. Again, it did exactly the same for the Hanover game, but it was almost like my second squad. Worked on the match fitness. And the Wiesbaden game, I kind of took a mix of players that were lacking in that match fitness role and just kind of put them in line and just made sure that they were getting enough exposure in the legs and enough minutes in the legs going forward. Now, I said to you this is a special transfer talk edition, and I did not lie. Our chairman gave us £10 million to top up our transfer budget, and we did bits. Let me just take you over to the transfer screen. Now I'm going to go to the transfer screen. I'm going to go into transfer history, and we're going to have a look at the outs. Let's go right down to the bottom. We went and sold club legend Tulen Xhaka. It didn't go down too well with the fans because he is a massive, massive icon when it comes to FC Basel. We sold him for 2.7 million. Contract was due to expire, and we sold him simply because he's aging. His ratings were dropping down. He was only ever a second player. He was going to be losing ability rather than gaining ability over time. So we thought we'd cash in him while we could. Now let me take you over to our squad. What did we do with this money? What did we do with any money coming in and any money that the chairman gave us? Well, we went and signed Ali Kamara from league rivals Young Boys. We signed Ali Kamara for a fee of £3.5 million. Let's have a look at Ali's attributes. He has got 13 heading, 14 marking, 15 tackling. He can also fill in as a ball-playing defender with 12 passing and 11 vision. We will send him to Specsavers, get him a pair of specs. He should be able to improve that. But current ability of 3, 4-star potential ability. Very happy with all aspects of this transfer. 3.5 million for a centre-back who in turn was playing on a 6.95 after 12 appearances this season. I'm happy with that. So let's have a little look. Obviously, we went and sold Tulen Xhaka, who plays as a centre defence midfielder. And then we needed to replace him with a centre defence midfielder. 1 in, 1 out, or 1 out, 1 in kind of philosophy. So we went and signed Karel 18 from Ajax, or from Young Ajax, which is Ajax's second team basically. Karel 18 is a young Dutch centre defence midfielder. I say young, he is 21. He has got a first touch of 14, passing 14, technique 15, vision of 14, work rate of 14, teamwork 16. Off the ball we could probably improve, composure and anticipation we can improve. But he is a like-for-like replacement. He isn't anywhere near first team, but at the same time we are looking to build for the future. We are looking to establish ourselves going forward in the next few years. We signed 18 for a fee of £6 million in total. I think that was something like 1.2 up front with, say, 4.8 over the space of 3 installments or something like that. So I'm very, very happy with all aspects, again, of this transfer. And I can't wait to see how he gets on in competitive fixtures. Now, this is the piece à la résistance of transfers. I've signed this guy before, and I've also turned around and suggested to another well-known FM content creator that he needs to use him in one of his segments. This is Matthias Vital. Matthias Vital is going to be one of the best Messiahs stroke centre attacking midfielders in FM 2021. I am telling you now. Right? Let's have a little look and zone in onto his attributes. Dribbling 14, first touch 15, passing 14, technique 15, vision of 15, teamwork 15, off the ball and flair 15 and 13 respectively, decisions 13, anticipation 13, composure 12. If he needs to improve on anything, he needs to improve on his his finishing, and maybe some of his mental attributes. But I'm very, very psyched for this signing. I tried signing him at the start of the season. Didn't happen. Didn't even want to come on loan. All of a sudden, we started doing bits and started playing really well. We are playing some good football at the minute. And he suddenly wanted to come. So let's have a little look at his history. He is our record-breaking signing. Carlos Vital was, or 18, sorry. Carlos 18 was, until we went to sign him for £12.5 million. We have signed him, if anybody is interested, we have signed him from Brazilian side Corinthians. And we have bought him in for £12.5 million. I think, again, it was something like £5 million up front, 7.5 over the space of 3 installments. He has played 41 games, yes, only scoring 2 goals and getting 6 assists, but averaged a 7.07. Now, I think you're looking at a team like Basel spending £12.5 million on a player. I think it just says about the progress we're making as a football club, actually, and the fact that we do want to establish ourselves as one of the most dominant forces within Europe. Obviously, that's going to be later on down the line, but still, if we're going to start doing bits, we've got to start doing bits now. So, again, we went and signed, a quick recap, Ali Kamara from FC Young Boys. We went and signed Carlo 18 from Ajax, and we went and signed centre attacking midfielder, or centre midfielder, Matheus Vital from Corinthians. I'm very, very happy. We are still in the market for a striker, so do keep your eyes peeled on the socials and on the YouTube to see if we get our targets. Right, while you're here, we are just about to play our first game after the winter break against local rivals FC Zurich. So why not hang about and have a go? I thought, you know what? I'll lead the tactics, I'll lead the team selection, and we'll do it together. So let's just have a little look. Let's fulfill the goalkeeping position, and we're going to bring in Jonas Omlin. Jonas Omlin, again, absolute rock all season. White back. Yeah, my name's John from Wasps. We're going to go to white back, wing back. So wing back at right back is going to be Sylvain Weidmeier. Ball playing defender is going to be Aray Comert. And centre defence is going to be Omar Alderete. And wing back left will be Rivieros. Let's go into our deep line playmaker, defensive midfielder role. It's only one man for it. It is Fabian Frey. Let's go on to that advanced playmaker role, and we are going to put in Lukas Zufel, which is basically the Swiss David Beckham, to be honest. He just does everything. Mazea, we're going to get Jean Lucas in, and we're going to keep him in at the minute because he's playing on a 7.13. Very, very happy with how he's looking within the team. So we're going to keep him and keep consistency within there. We're going to go Zirikova for the inside inverted winger role. Yes, he is on 83%. Let's ignore that. Both of my wingers are dead, pretty much. Not in real life. They're just not very fit. And up top, we haven't got much choice for up top. So we're going to go Ricardo Kirchner. I would have gone Van Wolfswinkel. I would have. But for some reason, I think he had... I think it was I want to say a brain hemorrhage, or one of the vessels to do with his brain. He was out of football for a while, and he was due to come back the 2nd of February. So he hasn't played any games, not even within the under 21. So his match fitness is completely shot. Again, I hate these winter breaks because it leaves us with hardly any conditioning or match sharpness. But still, we can get on with it. And then we're just going to quick pick, unpick positions. Yes, we're going to go must respond. So we're going to handle the briefing. In turn, we are going to be instructing the team that we are going to be playing a 4-1-4-1 formation. We are going to adapt an attacker mentality. And over to my assistant. End the team meeting. Continue. Let's go. So hopefully we can load into here and get a positive result against FC Zurich. Fingers crossed. And we're on a go slow today. Brilliant stuff. A lot of news. A lot of friendlies being played. But anyway, guys, whilst I'm on, don't forget, hit that like, dislike. Again, your feedback is paramount to the channel and what we do going forward. So I'd very, very much like you hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything you feel I need to improve on. It'd be much appreciated. And don't forget, while we're waiting, check out those socials. Brilliant stuff. Now, let's roll straight into it. So, to summarise the board of pleased my overall leadership. Wasn't happy spending £6 million on Ankara 18. But hey-ho. Not going to please everyone, are you? You know what I mean? Life's a bit like chalk and cheese. So rolling in to our next day, we're on a Sunday, we're going to be playing FC Zurich. Now, if it loads, we're going to be there. Here we go. Fixtures, match preparation, team selection. Let's have a quick glance through the bench. You know what I didn't do? Very, very silly. I didn't register Matheus Vital or Ali Kamara in my squad. It's not good. Massive, massive schoolboy error. Matthias Vital is going to go in there for 18. Yes. Van Volswinkel is going to come off. Or Tushi's going to come off for 18 as well. Van der Werf. Petra. Yeah, perfect. Submit team. Sorry, guys. I think I need to go back to FM school. Schoolboy error. Going into the dressing room. And again, we've been on a good run lately. So go out there and impress me. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there and put on a performance. Passionate. I have faith. I have every faith in your abilities. Go out there and make the difference. Let's go to the tunnel. My players can adapt to the weather. Always look forward to this game. It's important to use every tool psychologically. He's working hard to be in the position and he won't be long. Oh, we got a bit of frost. Bit of frost in the air. Bit of snow. It's like Christmas. Oh, Zurikova on this right-hand side. Frey plays it back to Alderate. Alderate is awful. Rivieras down the left. Ball comes in. Cleared. It's literally like Christmas with Pablo Escobar. Look at it, that. Snow everywhere. So, opening 6 minutes, not looking too bad. It seems like we've dominated possession so far. Again, anything can change. Zufel picks it up in the centre of the park. Plays it over the top to Bye. Dinks it into Kushner. Kushner. See, I really wanted Ricardo Kushner to do well this season. And yes, he is. He is that versatile sort of front man that everyone's got. You know what I mean? The one you can play on the left, the right, or up top. But the one that doesn't quite make it into your starting 11. So I do feel sorry for him because I've not really given him that consistent run of opportunity and that consistent run of games. But at the same time, it's because he's not really done much in the opportunities he has been given. So there's not much I can do. If he doesn't want to take his opportunities, then he's not going to be able to establish himself, to be fair. But again, he was a very cheap buy for us. Doesn't matter how much our players cost. They should always expect 110% from everyone. But at the same time, not everyone's got it at the top level, have they? Fry down his right-hand side. Vidmir comes all the way from right back. Zufel. Zufel to Ribeiros on the left. They just knock it about. Zufel just puts it straight into the keeper's hands. Again, things are looking very positive. I think it's about time we shout, demand more, sort it out, yeah? Again, this is a local rival, so they always pump this game up. So this is obviously, every game's a must-win, but this we can't go losing, simply because we'll be the laughing stock of the town for a couple of days. Great block by the centre-half. Alderate runs it out to Bye on this left-hand side. Again, nobody's really outstanding rating-wise for me, so they're going to get a grilling at half-time, I think. I think they're going to get an absolute roasting. In regards to stats, we've been all over them, but when it comes to actually being clinical and putting our chances away, it's not too great. But we have got Arthur Cabral, which is our main striker. As I say that, Aiden Zurikova. Let's put us one up. Again, Arthur Cabral, our main Brazilian striker, is on international duty. This is why we need another striker, because we haven't got another out-and-out striker that can score goals, unfortunately. Things have gone well, but I know you're capable of even better. You weren't that bad. Assertive. Let's have a look at that midfield. You weren't that bad again. Assertive. You weren't that bad. I'm just going to be assertive with everyone, because at the same time, compared to our attributes and our stats, match stats, we're not looking too great. Zurich's come out the traps in the second half, pressing us, but we've come out of a replay. Zurikova, his legs are going on that right hand side. I've got another game in a couple of days' time, so I do need to think about fitness again. First game back since the winter break. Oh, he's rattled the bar. First game back since the winter break, so we really do need to think about the legs and think about the fitness. I am going to get him off now. I never like any of my players dropping below 70%. I always think that's, again, a prime time for players to get injured. I'm going to bring new signer Matthias Vertau on to make his debut. I think we'll just play him as an out-and-out winger. We'll play him attack. No, we'll keep him support. But an out-and-out winger, we'll stick him on the right. He is very versatile as well, Matthias Vertau. He loves getting in the box. He loves scoring goals as well. So I do want to use him in that Mazea position because Riveiros, Zufo, Vertau, Vibe out on the right, plays it in. Hooked away by the FC Zurich defender. Fry's picked up in the centre midfield. Fry again on this left-hand side. We'll keep with the ball well, Basel. Again, Matthias Vertau, I do want to play him in that Mazea role going forward. Replacement for Jean-Lucas, because Jean-Lucas is only on loan from Lyon. And I can't see them sending him to us for a second season. Hopefully they do, and we've got sort of 5 or 6 decent centre midfielders to choose from. Including our centre defence midfielder. That'd be great. 2 for each position. Buzzing. Fry, Jean-Lucas. He's hit the beans on toast. Right, again, we're going to get probably to the 80th minute mark. We're going to make a couple of substitutions now. Let's go. Luka Zufel coming off. Matthias Vertau is going to go in the Mazea role. Zufel, Ricardo Kirchner, and then Ricky van Volswinkel is going to make his anticipated return to football after nearly 12 months out. This is massive. And then we're going to sort of shore up the back. What we're going to do is we're going to bring on ML Bergenstrom in the right back position and just hopefully just holds it there. Let's just make a sub because Krishna's playing out there as a winger. We want him as an inverted winger. Beautiful stuff. No, I've just gone and cancelled all that. Don't know what I cancelled, but hey ho. Demand more. Can we get this win? This will be a massive win in the league, and we can just move on to our next fixture then. Riveiros to buy down this left-hand side, inside to Jean-Lucas. And there it is. We've beaten local rivals FC Zurich 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Aidan Zrikrova. That has put us at the top of the league again, kept our 2-point advantage. We really do need to rely on young boys dropping points because things are getting very, very tight at the top. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Apologies for the up and downness of the video. I'm knackered after doing a 25-hour shift yesterday, rolling into this morning. Again, your feedback is paramount to what we do as a channel, so please, thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know how it goes. Hit the socials, hit that subscribe button, please. I've been JFM, you have been awesome, stay safe. Remember, only 6 people, guys. Let's do ourselves a favour and let's get ourselves the other side of this pain in the arse lockdown. Take it easy, stay safe, stay you.